Fame. Next page on the track.
Yo. La L.
My block was the hottest, I was the coldest. Souls frozen, streets ferocious. So much pain in my life I couldn't hold it. So I wrote it, so you could quote it. While I smoke this, look in the eyes of the hopeless. It's hard to stay focused. No, we got a gift, but do we give a shit? Even though it's nothing for this kid to drop a hit. He chasing dreams, this what it seems. It's just an illusion, cause he out here catching fiends. Cause if this rap shit don't pay, I'ma start selling drugs around my way. Hey, this is attitude, gift of life, no gratitude. Disrespect to the highest magnitude. Continue to sway, he for sure to lose. This the jungle, it ain't no rules. Let him slide, he becomes food. You couldn't bring him back if you want to. Now you know what to.
Peace, y'all. It's your boy Zulu King, Street Fame 47, man. Top of the morning, man. I just pulled off the store. You know what I'm saying? From the store, I had to get my little, I was at 7-Eleven. I had to get my little coffee early in the morning, dog. On the way to the slave ship, you heard? Cause I be working, dog. I be telling y'all be thinking I be capping, son. So, this dude at the store was pumping nines, Illmatic, kid. Mad loud, bro. At the gas station. That shit put me in a good mood, man. I don't know why. Listening to that old school hip hop, you know what I mean? Just mad loud, yeah. Yeah, that shit put me in a good mood. I'm about to put on the Illmatic album after this, you heard? Hey, but listen, I wanted to give y'all another story about one of the homies, man. I got a few of them coming out, you know what I'm saying? But this one is about a guy that I knew. His name was Lou. Uncle Lou. It was my boy Reddy Ray's uncle. Uncle Lou. At the time, I didn't know that he was Reddy Ray's uncle. But, you know, he was an interesting person. Now, this story's nothing about like him being stuff that he did crazy with me or anything like that. This is just an individual that was around me, and he was a interesting person, to say the least. So Lou did some time in California prison, right? He's Puerto Rican. Now, I've been to Cali. I've been to Cali, San Bernardino and all that. I'll go to the Kush Stock events out there. I went out there to the Kush Stock, to the weed event and all that. So, but I know California is majority Mexicans or Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? Like, the majority of them is a lot of Mexicans out there, especially in the penitentiary in California. And he did, I think he did like 20-something years, bro, over there. 20 or 30-something years he did over there. For he killed 2 people. And, yeah, I think it was like 30 years he did something. Anyway, so he was older. You know what I mean? And how I met him was, I guess, through the prison riots and the wars in California, because he was like in Pelican Bay. He was in all these places. He would tell me, like, man, and there's a lot of Mexicans and there ain't no Puerto Ricans over there, bro. He's like, yo, there ain't no Puerto Ricans in the system like that. You know what I'm saying? You might have a sprinkle here and there, but they ain't like, you know what I'm saying? So he had to put on, you know what I'm saying, repping the Ricans and just being from a different place, you know what I'm saying? Not being from California and catching all that time out there and all that. So he would talk about the wars and his back was messed up and all that, and he would walk with a cane. You know what I'm saying? He would walk with a cane. And at this time I was selling him a lot of dope, you know what I'm saying? I was selling a lot of heroin and shit like that. So he came through the cops some dope one day. I forgot who brought him to me. Somebody brought him. They're like, yo, this and that, you know, he cool peeps, whoop-de-whoop, whatever. But I don't know how he found out, you know, but you know, my spot was jumping, bro. Like, my spot was jumping. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had military police running up on us. We ain't have regular police, you know what I'm saying? Niggas want some other shit, but that's a whole nother story. So he goes and he starts copping off me. And at this time, I did music. You know what I'm saying? I was always into music, bro. Since high school, nigga, I've been into music, bro. So I come to the spot, back to the spot one day, and he's there, and they introduce me talking whoop-de-whoop. And he keeps telling me about this Flacco. He's like, yo, you don't know this Flacco, man? I'm looking for this Flacco, man. They call him Flacco. You know what I'm saying, right? So, you know, Puerto Ricans, bro, like whatever your handicap is or whatever is wrong with you, that's gonna be your nickname. Like if you're fat, they're gonna call you Gordo. If you're skinny, they're gonna call you Flaco. You know how it go. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy Ciego, he was blind. You know what I'm saying? So Ciego means blind. You know what I mean? So I'm like, Flaco? He's like, yeah, he rap. But I knew a Flaco, and the Flaco that I knew used to smoke crack, and he used to shoot up dope. But when there was no dope, he'll get crack. And a lot of these people that shoot up heroin, when there ain't no dope around, they'll get some crack. And if there ain't no coke around either, they'll get some crack, and they'll put some lemon juice on it or some vinegar on it and break it down, and they'll shoot that up. You know what I'm saying? So he goes and Flaco, I'm like, yo, I'm thinking like Flaco, nigga. Flaco raps? In my head, that's what I'm thinking about while he's talking to me. I'm like, yo, Flaco raps? So, let me give you the description of my boy though. And the thing that he told me that made me look at him different. But I didn't look at him different. I still chill with him to the day, you know what I'm saying, that he left from, you know what I'm saying, he left Florida, he went to California, you know, rest in peace, Lou, he ended up passing away. But he had some horns coming out tattooed of his forehead. Like I got head tattoos and shit. He had a whole bunch of head tattoos, but he had two horns coming out his head right here, and he had on his neck real big, going across his neck, the whole collar. It said Lucifer on his neck, and he had 666 on his face or some shit like that, and he had across his chest, going across from like that, from shoulder to shoulder, he had Hellbound across his chest, and all his tattoos were devil tattoos. Like I got a lot of demonic tattoos, like skulls and shit. I do, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of skulls and shit, but his shits were like, he had Lucifer and, you know, 666 and, you know, Hellbound and all this and that. So I was like, talk to him about his tattoos and stuff, but we gonna go into that. So he came around and he's asking for a Flaco, and he keeps asking for a Flaco, bro. And I'm like, yo, I didn't know Flaco rap. So I'm talking to my people. He's like, yeah, I don't know who he's talking about. Talking about Flaco. I'm like, man, it can't be Flaco, man. Flaco don't rap, nigga. And the way he's talking about him, he's like, yo, buddy's nice, nigga. And my nephew got a studio. So I'm like, oh, word? He's like, yeah, my nephew's name is Reddy Ray. He got a studio. So Reddy Ray ends up being my boy, right? So Reddy Ray, around this time, a lot of things going on in Orlando around this time with the music scene. This is where Will Maximilian from Maximilian Records, if y'all from Orlando, you know, he had got killed. You know what I'm saying? Like he had owed some money. He tried to run off on a plug, and they came through in the studio, and they, you know, you got to pay up, whatever, with the wolf. They let off a couple of shots. He got hit in the shoulder, and he bled out. So, but these dudes were not playing. Before they caught Will, they was running up in nigga studios, grabbing people, tying them up, torturing them, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like beating them up and all types of shit. So anytime I would go to the studio, the Reddy Ray studio, I knew this was going on because I was always involved in the music scene. So and in the streets. So I go to Reddy Ray studio. I used to go with an AK-47, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would go with AK-47, a couple of them, and a couple of handguns. You know what I'm saying? I had a little squad with me. So I was like, yo, I ain't finna get caught up in y'all shit. Niggas ain't finna run up in here and try to torture me looking for some nigga. You know what I mean? Because I'm finna let them have it, nigga. So whenever I would show up to Reddy Ray studio, it was funny, right? Because at first, his uncle's like, yo, we're gonna go to my nephew's studio. Right? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna introduce you to my nephew, Reddy Ray. So Reddy Ray ends up like running Maybach Latino for Rick Ross in Miami. He ended up moving to Miami later on, and he's running Maybach Latino. And he got into it with Spiff TV, and he beat up Spiff TV, and they pressed charges on him, and he was almost facing life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was in Florida. If you go into, if you break in somebody's house or anything, let's say you get in a fight with somebody and they run into the building, and you break in there, you open the door, you go in there with it, they give you a burglary, like of an occupied dwelling, which is a PBL. PBL, it stands for punishable by life. So he caught that, and he ended up being Christian. That's Reddy Ray, and he ended up getting the charges dropped to a lesser charge, and he took probation, whatever. Whole other story. So he goes and he's like, yo, my nephew got a studio, so we gonna go to my nephew's studio. And at this time, Reddy Ray was recording everybody damn near in Orlando. He was like you know what I'm saying, the dude that was doing photo shoots in the studio, like, you know, on flyers and all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? Ready Ray was doing his thing, man. And a lot of people was going over there, a lot of legendary people, you know, was going to his studios and shit like that. So I'm like, all right, viejo. So we just call him viejo. All right, viejo, we're gonna go over there, nigga. But when we go over there, Ready Ray was scared of his uncle. You know what I'm saying? He loved his uncle and all that, but he was scared of his uncle because his uncle was crazy, my nigga. Like, Dio was crazy, you know what I'm saying, nigga? We used to call him Viejo, nigga. Viejo was crazy, nigga, but, you know, some of the cats used to call him Dio too, nigga. But, yo, that nigga was crazy, bro. So Ready Ray's like, Ready Ray will always pull me aside and warn me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this dude will always pull me aside and warn me. He be like, hey, man, be careful with my uncle. My uncle's crazy, bro. Always, bro. And I knew that his uncle was crazy because, you know what I'm saying, the amount of times Ready Ray would tell me this, he'd be like, bro, I know my uncle seems cool, bro, and he's cool and all this and that, but please be careful with my uncle, bro. He would always tell me that. He's like, he shot my friend in the face because he wouldn't hit the blunt. So I'm like, what? He said, yeah, man. We was all smoking and he tried to pass the blunt to my homeboy and my homeboy wouldn't take it, and my uncle felt some type of way and shot him in the face, bro. And he shot through his cheeks, bro, on both sides. So he's like, please be careful with my uncle, you know what I'm saying? So everybody used to, so I said, like, yo, your uncle's cool with me, nigga. Like, I ain't never seen him mad. I never seen him none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always been cool with me. Nah. He's called me Nah. Let's go over here, Nah. What's up? Nah, this and that. And he's always with us, bro. He used to come to the spot. He'll cop some dope, but he would never leave, bro. He'll just chill with us the whole day, bro, like hanging out, bro. He would never ask for no dope fronted. He would never ask for none of that. You know what I'm saying? He would just hang out with us all day long. I guess he felt at home in my spot. We was wild out too, you know what I'm saying? So he felt at home. So this is like 2003, you know what I'm saying? 2003, 2004. This man got face tats all over the head, tats everywhere, the devil, Lucifer, all this, like, you know what I'm saying? He walking with a tank top on, a cane, you know what I'm saying? He used to wear like the biker style boots and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, man, your uncle cool, man. Your uncle cool with me, bro, this and that. And there used to be like a lot of rappers from Orlando at this studio. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna throw their names out there. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. But yeah, there's some rappers out there that they used to be like, yeah, oh, they claim like they from the streets and shit. But when we used to get to the studio, they used to leave in the middle of their session. They would have sessions already going, and we used to get there, and they used to leave. And then I start recording. You know what I'm saying? But we used to get there with his uncle, and his uncle would be like sitting there and fucking we be smoking, and he be like, yeah, man, I think I'm gonna go inside and kick everybody out. Fuck these niggas. Yo, that nigga he's like, I'm gonna kicking all these niggas out. You want me to fuck them up? He's like, yo, Nene, you want me to go in there and fuck them up? I'm like, nah, nigga, chill. What's wrong with you, bro? Yo, we chilling, nigga. We smoke. Let them record their shit. Cause I'm an artist as well. So I'm like, let them do their thing, my nigga. Like, we here, nigga. We guests, my nigga. He ain't want to hear that. He want to go in there and kick everybody the fuck out. We recording. Like, he was on that type of time. So he was cool, man. He was funny, man. So one day I asked him, bro, and this is the point of this thing. I asked him about his tattoos, man. And I was like, yo, viejo, what's up with that hellbound tattoo, my nigga? So he's like, yo, Nene, I don't want to go to heaven. So I look at him like, you don't want to go to heaven? He said, nah, Nene. What I want to go to heaven for? I don't know nobody over there. And that shit always stuck with me, bro. He's like, all my friends are killers. I want to say 30, it was more than 30 years, bro. He did a gang of time, bro. He did a gang of time. He had 2 bodies, bro. So he did a whole lot of time. I don't know if it was like 37. He did a gang of time, but it was more than 30. But I just saying 30 for the video. But you see, like, I did 30 years in California's prison system. My friends, people that I consider family, Like when you do that much time, the people around you become your family that's doing time with you. And he's like, some of them was rapists, some of them was killers, serial killers, all that. Everybody that I know is a killer. Who do I know in heaven? All my friends and family are in hell. I was like, wow. I was like, wow. When he said that, you know, to hear somebody tell you they want to go to hell. You know what I'm saying? He said, I want to go to hell. That's where my friends are at. I don't want to go to heaven. It's going to be lonely. I don't know nobody up there. That's what this man told me. And so I was like, wow. That shit kind of blew, you know what I'm saying? Kind of blew me, nigga, because I was like, damn, bro. This is the first person I ever met in my life that told me they want to go to hell. You know what I'm saying? And he meant it, bro. He has 666 on his neck. He had 666. I think he had mad teardrops, but he had like 15 teardrops. You know what I'm saying? Like on each side. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had a lot of teardrops. He had the horns, the hellbound. He had some more tattoos. I wish I had a picture, bro, of him. I might ask Reddy Ray if he got a picture of his uncle. And posted up on my commentary, on my community section. I'm gonna ask my boy if he got a picture of his uncle, and I'm gonna put it up in the commentary section. I don't know if he had a recent picture of him with all the tattoos, or if he had a picture of him before he went to prison, but I'm gonna put him up. So look at my not my comment section, my community section, sorry. Look at my community section. I will be posting it if I get my hands on it. So, yeah, to have somebody tell you that they want to go to hell, man. And then he had parole, bro, in California. And he came to Florida. And I had a warrant one time, and I was in the gas station. I remember this, and the cops ran up in the gas station after me, and he started hiding down the aisles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he was with me, and he started hiding down the aisles, and I knew he had a warrant too. So I just let them book me so he could get away. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have got away too. You know what I'm saying? But I let them book me, and he got away. You know what I'm saying? And I seen the judge, and I got a bond, and I bonded out and shit. And I came out and I talked to him. He like, man, thanks, bro. This and that, because he had a warrant for violation of parole in California. I guess he violated parole, like, because he had a lot of time. So he did like 30-something years, and got out, and he had parole for like the rest of that shit. So, yeah, man, that man messed me up when he told me that, bro. He said, I want to go to hell. All my friends are in hell. I don't know nobody in heaven. It's going to be lonely up there, and I don't want to be up there. I was like, wow, bro. And this was some of the people that was around me. You know what I'm saying? This is some of the people that was around me on a daily basis. So, Viejo ended up going to PR. Sorry, I don't know where he went. He didn't go to PR. I want to say he went to Chicago. I might be wrong. But he moved from Florida. And when he moved from Florida, he ended up dying from an overdose. And I asked him how he got hooked on dope. And he said it's the only thing that helps him with the pain. I guess in one of the prison riots, his back got really messed up really bad. I don't know if they slammed him on something or some shit like that. And he was a pretty big dude. I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2", you know what I'm saying? And he was like 6'2", 6'3", but he was heavier than me, you know what I'm saying? And you could tell he was brolic when he was younger. You know what I'm saying? So his back was really messed up, so he used to walk with a cane. So he said the only thing that would help him with the pain was the heroin. You know what I'm saying? From the pills, they had cut him off from the medication or whatever. He said he had to start taking heroin from the street because they cut his pills off or whatever the hell, and his pain is unbearable. So that's what he was taking the heroin for, was really not to get high, but really to take away the pain. So yeah, I asked him. I had good conversations with him and all that. But the most interesting thing was him telling me that he wanted to go to hell. I never met anybody in my life that told me they wanted to go to hell except him. You know what I'm saying? And he meant that. You know what I'm saying? And he really meant that. And I mean, I ain't judging for it. You know what I'm saying? He was with me every day. We would hang out every day. that was just that's what made him happy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, he was a cool dude, man. And I never seen that side of him that Ready Ray always told me to watch out for. I never seen that. You know what I'm saying? I never seen him angry. I never seen him. He was more protector, more like, you know what I'm saying? He was more like, is everything good? Like, we got to ride on somebody? Like, what's up? He was like a protector. So he didn't come across like a bully. You know what I'm saying? To me, because when Ready Ray told me he shot his homeboy in the face, that seemed like some bully shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what was wrong or what happened with that situation because I wasn't there. But I know Ready Ray told me that. So, but he never came across to me like that. He always was polite. He always, you know, was hanging out. We would laugh, we would chill, we'd smoke, we drink. You know what I'm saying? He used to do down. He used to like to do down. He might do some up with my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? And that was their thing. You know what I'm saying? And whatever. But the man wanted to go to hell when he passed away. You know what I'm saying? Which was crazy, man. I still stay dumbfounded by that to this day. Like, wow. You know what I mean? So, I hear a lot of y'all rappers nowadays and niggas be rapping and they talk about demon time and all that. Yeah, like this was real demon time. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like to sit there and say like, I don't want to go to heaven. I want to go to hell. My friends are in hell and I want to go where my friends are because I don't want to be lonely. It's some real life shit, bro. Like a lot of y'all just be rapping that shit because it sound good on the song. But when you meet somebody that's really in their heart mean that, and that's where they want to go, you know, it's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? And that was like the first, like, real demon time shit. And since y'all use that with terminology, demon time. You know what I'm saying? That was the first real, like, for real demon time. Like, it's on his skin for life. Nigga got Lucifer tatted on him. You heard? 666, all that. You know what I'm saying? A Puerto Rican cat. You know, so that was like that was something different, definitely. But I still fucked with him. I still loved him, and he was my dog, man. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace. I don't know if you were in hell, homie, and that makes you happy. And that's where you at. You know, if you in heaven, you in heaven. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I know if he's in hell, he's probably happy because that's where he wanted to go when he was alive. Some people are wrong in the decisions they make when they're alive. You know what I'm saying? So you never know, but that's where he wanted to go. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to Lou, to Viejo, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even know if I should say like rest in peace. I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I know he wanted to go to hell, man. So if he's in hell right now, then that's where he wanted to be, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, just a story I wanted to share with y'all about some of the people that was around me, man. And I got some other stories that I'll be dropping little by little, you know what I'm saying? Here and there, man. It's your boy Zulu King, Street Fame 407, man. Y'all know what it is. We all gas, no brakes. If you ain't gonna be good, be safe, you heard?